Welcome to a brand new series on the GBHL podcast.
Lords and heroes from across Middle Earth will clash, but there can only be one winner.
Welcome to Brawl at Barliman, the new Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch.
In our Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch, we'll pit two heroes against each other to see who will be the victor.
We want to see your pairings of who you'd like to see battle it out at Brawl at Barliman's. Put your comments below.
Our Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch series will have some important rules. Rule number 1, our opposing heroes must start 12 inches away from each other. Rule number 2, both heroes must come with all of the war gear options that they can take, with the exception of the fact that if both heroes can take a mount or a horse, they must do the duel on foot. And rule number 3, at our Brawl at Barliman's Deathmatch, heroic strikes will be allowed, but only on D3.
Our very first Brawl at Barliman's matchup today is going to be Gandalf the Grey against the Goblin King.
The strengths of Gandalf the Grey in this matchup is, of course, he can still bring along his horse. He is a magic caster. He can use magic to hopefully transfix and mobilise his opponent. He also has access to Glamdring, and of course with his ring he can re-roll failed fate rolls.
And opposite Gandalf today we have the Goblin King. His strengths are obviously he's two-handed burly, so he gets no deficit for doing that. He's a 5/6 monster that's resistant to magic, which is going to come in really handy in this matchup. His weaknesses are he's only defense 5, he only has 1 fate, and his special rule of Blubbery Mass is of no use in this matchup.
There's nothing left to do but to get outside the pub and get this brawl started. Gandalf the Grey versus the Goblin King. So here we are outside the prancing pony, otherwise known as Barliman's Brawl House, and we have got Gandalf the Grey there mounted on his horse facing up against the Goblin King. Remember, in Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch it is a best of 3. There's nothing left to do but to get down and get ourselves started. So GBHL Steve is going to be the black dice representing the Goblin King, and I'm going to be the white dice representing Gandalf. Let's roll for turn 1 priority. So I'm going to roll, and I get a 2, and you get a 2, which means we're going to roll again. I get a 1. And you get a 6, so you get to move. So what are you going to do with the Goblin King?
He's just going to stomp towards you.
Stomping towards?
Yeah, that's the plan.
He's going to go for it there. Wow, really closing up the distance there. So Gandalf is going to go next. Now Gandalf is going to, first of all, he's going to use 6-inch movement, yeah?
6 inches, yeah. So I should be bang on 6 inches or 8.
Yeah, brilliant. So he's just going to move around into this position here, just slightly outside of 6 inches first of all. And from that position, he's only moved a couple of inches, he's going to attempt to immobilise you, which he does on a 3+. Okay, so he's going to use 1 from his store and a free 1. Here we go. And he does that on a 4+. Now, do you want to resist that?
Nope.
You're not going to resist it? Okay. So I'm going to continue my charge. So you are immobilised, I'm going to continue my charge into you there. And you are transfixed. Okay, so we aren't going to have any shooting, of course. Let's go into the combats. Now you are transfixed, you've got 2 dice here. Let's see what you get.
Goblin King gets 5.
Goblin King gets a 5, it's pretty good. Now of course Gandalf charged in on his horse, which means he does get a +1 attack. And he gets the 6.
I forgot my 3rd dice.
You're transfixed.
Oh yes.
You're transfixed. So I get the 6, which means that I take this. Now you're not knocked down. Are you knocked down?
No, you get the extra dice, don't knock me down because I'm a monster.
Because you're a monster.
Do I want to use might? Do you know what, I'm going to let you have it.
No, I would get it anyway because you're transfixed. And I'm a high 5.
Oh yes, you are, yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. So I've got Glamdring, which means it ignores your Blubbery Mass save,
yes.
Correct? Now you're defense 5 and I'm strength 5, so I need 4s here. 4s to cause wounds. And I get a 4 and a 2. Now, as tempting as it is to use 2 points of might to do that, that is going to be that. Now, at this point, because of Glamdring, I don't cause D3, it's all Chris that does.
It's all Chris
that does that. So I have caused a wound there.
So I've got a fate.
So you've got your fate point, what'd you get?
So I'm going to use it, yeah.
Let's see.
Nope, so it takes a wound.
So you are going to take a wound, and you are also going to back away an inch. You're going to back away an inch. Scary there. Okay, brilliant. So you're now taking a wound, so you're down to 2 wounds, no fate.
Nope.
Okay, fantastic. Gandalf strikes first. Let's go into the turn 2 of this Barliman's Brawl. Here we go.
Goblin King gets a 4.
King gets a 4. Gandalf gets a 5.
I'm going to call the right move.
And Gandalf is going to counter you. So it was my priority. So on a 4 to 6, this goes to Gandalf. And it does. Gandalf gets it, which means he's going to get to do what he wants to do. Gandalf is going to use 2 dice to immobilise, 1 from his store, 1 from his free one, so which means he'll be down to 4. Here we go. Oh no!
Bad dice.
Bad dice. So with that, he's going to have to withdraw ever so slightly, and he's just going to withdraw just so that he's just outside of the 6 inches of the Goblin King, just like so. So he fails to cast down on the double 1. It's over to the Goblin King for his movement.
The Goblin King is going to come stomping at you.
He's going to come after, so he stays just outside, an inch away, and with that there won't be any combats at all, which means we're going to turn 3 of this Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch. Let's see who's going to get turn 3 priority.
Oh, it's not good.
It's a 1. Oh, it's cocked. Oh, it's a 1, so he's going to go to the Goblin King, but Gandalf is going to try and save himself and use another point of might to call a heroic move.
I will counter.
You'll counter, so both of us are going to be down to 1. Both of us are going to be down to 1. So this was your priority.
It is.
So on a 1 to 3, this goes to the Goblin King, but it doesn't matter, you're going to roll a 6.
Come on, Goblin King.
It's a 3, it's going to go to the Goblin King, so the Goblin King does get to charge. He does get to charge. So you're going to charge in now, it's not terrifying or anything, and we are just in a straight up combat now, so we might as well go straight into that. Now, Gandalf is a low fight value, so I'm going to roll for him first. Let's see what he... Oh no, start the combat phase. Does he use this to do a heroic strike? For D3... No, he's just going to stay at fight value 5. So what does he set the bar at? 4. It's not bad. We've got 3 dice here to beat that. Or match it, and you just match it. Now, we're both down to 1. I'm going to let you have that. I'm going to let you have that. Now, bearing in mind, as we're filming now, off the screen are the board edges, so to speak. So we cannot come off the screen as it is at the moment. So what would you like to do?
I'm going to rend.
You're going to rend. So all on Gandalf the Grey.
Yep.
So rending. So he is strength 5.
Yep.
And you are. Oh wait, you're strength 5.
I'm strength 5.
You're strength 5 as well. So you need 4s. So you need 4s here with the 3 dice.
I was thinking of a 2-handed burly.
If you do your 2-handed burly, then you would need 3.
Yeah, so I may as well do that then.
You use 3s on him. Yep. So that's 3 wounds. So Gandalf the Grey. He's in a bit of trouble here himself, so let's see what he gets. So we're going to roll. First point of fate, he fails it. He does his reroll for it. Oh, so that's 1 wound for sure. Here we go. Next one, he passes, and his final one, he passes. So Gandalf is now fateless. We're just moving back an inch. He's now fateless. And he's also down a wound, so both leaders have been wounded as we look to go into turn 4. Let's roll, let's see what happens. Brawl at Barliman's. You get a 4, it's not bad. I get a 4, so it goes to me.
I'm going to call a heroic move.
You're going to call a heroic move?
I'll be out of might, yes.
You'll be out of might. I'm going to... Have you still got 2 will?
No, I use the word. Yes.
Yeah, you still got 2 will. I'm going to have to counter. Comment below, am I wrong? Okay, so I'm countering. It was mine on a 4 to 6, 50-50 here. It's going to go to me. Oh no, it goes to the Goblin King. This is terrible news. The Goblin King charges in. We're both out of might now. So the predicament there was whether to keep that for the D3 heroic strike that we are doing in the series. So I'm going to roll. In fact, I'm going to roll first and set you the bar. So I'm a lower fight value, 4. So you've got 3 dice here, needing a 4+. Should get it.
Yes.
Loves it. Okay, so Gandalf's only got 2 wounds here in round 1.
Same attack, so 3s.
So same attack, needing 3s. 2 3s will kill him. No, it doesn't do it. Gandalf is down to 1 wound, and has to back away just an inch there, like so.
Oh, he's near the edge.
Wow, he's right near the edge. Right
got
near
him in the corner.
So scary stuff here. So we've got priority to roll. Here we go. What do you get? You roll a 4. It's slightly better than a 3. Here we go. Oh no! This is terrible news for Gandalf. Gandalf has no might.
Smash.
Counter. So you're going to go in there. Again, I've only got 1 attack here. Can I save myself? I get a 5. It's pretty strong. So you need here, if you get a 4, I'm going to kill you, just so that you know. Here we go. Oh, and Gandalf gets it, a 3 highest for the Goblin King. So Gandalf is going to get to strike. Remember, he ignores your blueberry mass. He ignores it. So, needing a 4 here, 50-50 chance here to wound the Goblin King. Oh, it's off the table. 4, and it's a wound. So you are down, you're fateless, and you can't use your blueberry mass, so you're down to 1 wound.
Down to 1 wound, yeah. Ooh.
Down to 1 wound. So now Gandalf and both the Goblin King, so you back away an inch. Gandalf and the Goblin King are down to a single wound each. I've got a feeling it's going to come to this priority roll. What does Cool Steve, GBHL Steve, roll? He gets a 5.
Strong.
It's pretty strong, but what does GBHL James get? It's a 6! Oh, it's a 1! So Gandalf loses priority again, and that does mean the Goblin King is going to be able to get in on him. But I'm going to roll my single attack, being a lower fight value. I guess I might as well feint, which I didn't do before.
Okay.
I guess I might as well feint. So here we go. What do we get? Oh,
it's a 6.
it's the 6 that we wanted. You need to see your Hotgate's game in 6. Oh, you don't!
Come on!
So Gandalf here has got a 50-50 chance to slay the Goblin King in round 1 of our first ever Brawl at Barliman's Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch. 50-50. Here we go. Jibba jibba jib! Oh, it's a 1, but he fainted! The tension! It's a 3, he doesn't do it! He doesn't do it, Goblin King backs away an inch, like so. So there will be another round. Remember, both down to a single wound. Very exciting. Making for a good matchup on our first ever one of these series. Priority.
Here we go.
Here we go, good luck.
Goblin King. It's a 5.
Strong. 5, but strong again. If Gandalf gets this though, I'm confident. You sabotaged that terrain when you made that, didn't you? Okay, so Goblin King charges in on Gandalf like so. I'm going to roll and set the bar for you. At a 5, it's pretty good. You need a 5 plus.
Yes!
Oh, you get the 6. So, a single 3 here to kill Gandalf and to win round 1, best of 3. And you smash him.
Come on.
Gandalf is the first casualty in what was a very close round 1 of the best of 3. For this Brawl at Barliman's. Let's take you on to round 2. Round 2. Fight. So we are on to round 2. Let's roll for priority, first turn priority of round 2. And it is going to go to Gandalf. Would you like to call anything?
No.
No? Good stuff. So Gandalf here is going to move to 7 inches away, just like so. And he is going to... Do you know what he's not? He is going to stay exactly where he was, back over here. And there's a reason for that, as we will mark out here. He's just going to use his free 1 to cast Terrifying Aura. So, here we go. 12 inches away still, free 1, Terrifying Aura, and it's cast. So Gandalf is now terrifying. That's going to put things back over to the Goblin King. So Goblin King is going to move up.
Yes, he's just going to stomp all the way 6 inches towards you.
So you're exactly 6 inches away now, which means that we need to roll for turn 2. Now Goblin King's only courage 3, and of course there's no shaman in this instance, so all of a sudden one of his weaknesses might become apparent with that Terrifying Aura.
Yep.
So, here we go. What do we get?
It's a big 6.
That's a good, that means it goes to you.
Yes.
It means it goes to you. I'm not going to call any heroics, I'm going to allow you to try and take that courage test. I'm exactly 12 inches away.
6 inches.
6 inches away.
So yeah, he takes the courage test. So I need a 7 on these 2 dice.
Need a 7.
He doesn't get it.
Doesn't get it? Do you want to use your will to get that?
No.
No. So you fail your courage test. Which means that Gandalf at this point is going to 1 dice. No, he's going to 2 dice. Immobilize. So he can use 2 dice here. He needs 3 plus. He gets a 6. Would you like to resist?
Yes, I'll use his 2 will.
So you're using 2 will here to resist, needing a 6.
No.
You don't get it. Don't you want to use a point of might?
No.
Nope, good stuff. So you are now transfixed, and Gandalf is going to charge in, and he's going to risk it. He is going to risk it. So Gandalf has got 2 attacks here. Do you want to roll first? You're 2 because you're transfixed.
Goblin King.
Goblin King.
Oh, it's a big one.
It's a big one. It's a 6. Okay, can Gandalf match it?
No. Quite
Nice.
Oh.
Yes! There we go. So he takes it. So you're not knocked down, of course, because you are a monster. Okay, but I will ignore your blueberry mass. I am strength 5 with glam drink, so I will only need 4s here. Here we go. What do we get? and I get 1. So that's going to be 1 wound. Are you going to take your fate roll?
Fate roll, yeah.
Yep, fate roll. And you pass it.
Loves it.
So no wound taken. You do back away an inch because you lost the combat. And there we go. We need to roll for the next turn priority. So here we go, turn 3. You roll, it's a 3. And it's a 4, and it's going to go to Gandalf. Would you like to call anything?
Heroic move.
You're going to call a heroic move. I am going to let you have it.
It's a risk.
It's a big risk, okay? Get a courage test.
Yeah. Come on, lad. Loves it.
So you're going to get yourself in. Now, you've not used a point of might. Is that your first point of might?
Yeah, that's the first one.
First point of might. So you have got yourself in, at which point I'm going to call to heroic strike. I'm going to heroic strike on this one. Do you want to counter?
You've got 1 dice.
Sorry?
You'll have 1 dice.
Yeah.
No.
You're not going to counter?
No.
Okay, good stuff. So you've got your 3 here, set the bar. Let me just see what I got up to. So it's D3, remember. D3. And he is going to go up by 3 because we are working D3 heroic strikes in this series. So I'm now fight 8.
Okay, so you're the high 5, so I'll roll first.
What do you get?
Oh, it's a 6.
It's a 6. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, it's a 4. It's a 4.
Do you want to use all your might?
It's a 4. It's a 4. It's a 4. No, I don't. I'm gonna leave you to it. So I'm gonna back away.
Yeah.
And you're gonna strike me now. You need 3s, correct?
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I might hurl you.
You gonna hurl me?
I think I'm gonna hurl. What's your strength?
Really? You want me to be further away?
What's your strength? I can hurl you into the house.
Yeah, I'm strength 5, so I'm the same strength as you.
So I'd need a 6. No, I'm just gonna strike you.
Yeah, makes sense. Need your 3s. You get all of the 3s. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to roll all of my fate rolls in one go here. Remember, I can re-roll them. So I pass 2 and I get to re-roll 1. So re-rolling this one here. Oh! So I'm going to take a wound. So once again, following a similar pattern to before, Gandalf is going to be, both of us are down to, both of us are fateless, and I'm down a wound as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's roll for the next turn priority. Pretty important. You get a 4, it's not bad. I get a 5, I get a 5.
I'm going to call a heroic move.
You're going to call a heroic move.
Yes.
And is that your last point?
No, that's still got 1 left.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to use one here to do the heroic move as well. So it was my priority.
Yep.
On 1 to 3, this goes to you. On 4 to 6, it goes to Gandalf. It goes to Gandalf. It goes to Gandalf. So Gandalf is going to get to do what he wants to do, and he's going to attempt to 2 dice immobilise you.
Yep.
You know, 3 plus. Gets it on a 6. You've got resistance to magic, yeah?
Yes.
You've got resistance to magic.
So I need a 6.
You need a 6 here. Good luck.
Oh.
It's a 4. No, you don't get it. So you are now transfixed, and Gandalf is going to charge in. Are you terror causing?
I am.
Yep. So we need to roll this courage test. He loves it. Which I don't think I did before on this turn, but never mind. You'd have made it anyway. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. So you've got 2 dice here.
Yeah.
Let's see what you do.
Yeah, it's fine.
You get a 6. It's a good roll. So Gandalf here, he needs the 6.
Oh,
He gets it. He
exactly
gets
the same
it.
roll.
Exactly the same roll. So Gandalf once again needs 4s here. Now you've got 3 wounds.
Yes.
So with a good roll here, I can take you down to 1 wound. That's what we need really. Just the 1. So you are going to be down to 2 wounds. 2 wounds.
Yeah.
With that, you're going to back away. And we're going to roll for the next priority. So it's close in this first ever deathmatch. I get a 3. You get a 1. It goes to me. You've got a point of might. Would you like to call anything?
No, I'm going to save it.
You're going to save it. Good stuff. So I'm going to go and I'm going to 2 dice again. Immobilise you. I get a 6.
Oh,
great
come
stuff.
on.
So you got your resistance to magic here. No, so you are going to be immobilised. Gandalf is going to charge in. You're, of course, do your attacks first because you're a low fight value.
6.
It's a 6 again. So you're doing really well with your combat rolls here. So here we go. How does Gandalf didn't roll his courage test to get in, which he passed, and then also his dual roll here. Oh, just does it with a 6 there. Okay, so you're down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, yeah, because I've taken a fate and I've taken 1 wound. And I've got a point of might.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 4 pluses here. Will kill the Goblin King. Richard! That's a 3 and a 6, and I'm going to use that final point of might to kill him, which brings round 2 of this first ever Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch, Brawl at Barliman's, to 1-1, which means we need to go into round 3. The deciding round. It's the deciding round, GBHL Steve. How do you think it's going to go?
I'm back in the Goblin King.
You're back in the Goblin King, fantastic. Okay, so we need to roll for round 3, turn 1 priority. And it's going to go to the Goblin King. Goblin King's going to
stay true to form.
Fantastic. So Goblin King's just moving into that position there. Now I'm going to move back just 1 inch with Gandalf, just to there, just to stay slightly out of his range, staying on the board, and I'm going to 1 dice Terrifying Aura on myself, which I get. So Gandalf is now terrifying. With that, all we can do is roll for the next turn priority. Now I think getting that Terrifying Aura off in this deathmatch is actually more important than than maybe we thought about when we were doing the opening. So here we go, priority. Get a 2. Gandalf gets a 5. Would you like to call anything?
No.
You don't want to call anything? So I'm going to start things off. I'm going to 2 dice immobilise the Goblin King.
Yep.
2 dice immobilise on the Goblin King. Needing a 3+. I get a 5. Would you like to resist?
No, I'm going to save it.
You're going to save it?
Yeah.
And then Gandalf is going to attempt to charge in. Need to keep remembering that. Here we go. Courage test. Loves it. And Gandalf is going to get himself into the picture there. Okay, so I have charged in, so I've got 2 attacks here, but you're lower fight value, so we'll let you go first. Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
Not.
So Gandalf smashes it with a 6. Okay, so he needs 4s here. A couple of 4s would be great. Just gets the 1. Okay, so you got a fate point.
Yep, which I'll use now.
You can use your fate point, and you save it. Okay, so you're now fateless, but down a point. You're going to move back 1 inch, and we're going to roll for the next priority. It's good. It's very, very good. Okay, so Gandalf is going to use a point of might here. No, he's not. He's not going to use a point of might.
Not going to use
He's not going to use it now. No.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to charge.
You're going to attempt to charge. Now you are courage
3.
Courage 3.
So it's
Double 1s. That's good. He loves it. So he manages to get in. So maybe a mistake from Gandalf. So you charge in.
Yeah.
And you get yourself in position there. Now I am a lower fight value. I will feint therefore, and I'm going to set the bar for you at a mighty 4. So this way you roll 3 highest and have to use might. Oh, he called it!
I'll have to use might.
So you're going to use might there
Yeah.
to get into position. How much might have you got left?
2 left.
You've got 2 left.
Yeah.
Now I've got all my might left.
Yes, you could maybe use all my might, you'd be left with 1.
I will use a point of might.
So I'll use a point of might, so you're down to 2.
Yeah, and I'll use another point of might.
So I'll use a point of might, so I'm out, you're down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so but you're on 5 then, I'll use my next point of might then. Oh no, I won't.
Oh, you can?
I'm on 6 and you're on 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So I've still got 1 point of might and you're out of might.
Yeah. I am toying with the idea of hurling you against this post. That's what I'm thinking, just get you off that horse, because while you're on that horse,
Do you want to do it?
and I get 2 strength 6 hits,
Yeah.
I may as well
Do it?
I'm gonna do
Okay,
it.
good stuff. So you're going to attempt to hurl me here, so you need to see the distance. Now we're both strength 5, so
It's
neutral.
I need a 4-ish.
1 inch here.
No!
2 inches, okay?
So 2 inches gets you, you'd be dismounted, but you're there.
Yeah, good stuff. So I'm going to roll.
You take a strength 3 and a strength 6.
Yeah, because I'm automatically not flying. So do the strength 6 first, needing 4s. Nope.
Strength 3.
And strength 3 needs 5s. Nope. Okay. And then I'm automatically thrown, so I am on my bum. Now this could be very, very, very worrying. Very worrying. But I do have a point of might here. Okay, so priority. It's a 3. It's a 3, and that's going to go to me.
Yes.
Goes to me. Goes to me. And you can't counter that. So I am going to stand myself up, and I'm going to try and immobilise you.
Okay.
Trying to immobilise you. I'm going to use 2 dice here. Needing a 3+. I get it on a 6. And your resistance to magic.
Yep. So I'm going to use 2 dice to resist.
There we go. Using 2 dice to resist.
I need a 6.
Yep, I rolled a 6. Good luck.
No.
Oh, you don't get it. So you are immobilised, and Gandalf is going to attempt to charge in, and he gets in on 11. he charges into the front there, starts picking the Goblin King's nose. So, 2 dice, you are lower fight value than I, so what do you get?
Oh, it's good.
6, it's okay, 1 dice, a 6 here. Oh no, it's a 4. It's a 4, so I don't get it. You are no longer immobilised and I move back an inch, so we do need to roll for priority. I've still got a point of might.
Yes, you got 1 yet.
So here we go, what do you get?
It's a 4.
Get a 4. I get a 5 and it's going to go to me. So again, I'm going to 2 dice immobilise on the Goblin King. Get it on a 5. You've got resistance to magic here.
Yeah, and I get a 1.
Gandalf charges in, makes it, and he's now going to fight you. So you've got 2 dice here, fighting. It's a 5, so you're doing really well in your combat rolls here for all of the rounds. Oh, a 6.
1 dice, 6.
1 dice. Now Goblin King is down to...
He's got all his wounds.
And you've used the fate?
A fate's gone.
Fate's gone. Okay, so he's got all of his wounds and the fate's gone?
Yep.
100%.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So needing a 4 plus. I guess the 6, so that's another wound on the Goblin King, or a wound on the Goblin King. So Goblin King's down to 2 wounds?
Yep.
Goblin King is now down to 2 wounds and backs away an inch. Backs away an inch. So here we go. I need a little bit of luck here with Gandalf. You roll for priority.
Oh, come on!
I get a 5, it's going to go to Gandalf again, who once again is going to 2 dice immobilise. And he gets it on a 4. Okay.
Come on, mister. Here we go.
1 to resist. Gandalf does his courage test, gets himself in, and will be in like so. So you've got your 2 dice here. I need to cause a wound on this one. Get a 5. A 5. So that was just a 4, so I actually lose that fight, so I'm not going to get a chance to roll to wound, and we're going to have to go into this next priority. So here we go. What do you get? You're going to set the bar at... You get a 3 for priority. And it's a 2! So Gandalf will have to use his point of might. He will have to use his point of might to call a heroic move, which he is going to do. And I believe this will be his last one from his store.
I think so.
This is his last one from his store. So he's going to 2 dice immobilise Goblin King. Gets it on a 5. You've got your resistance to magic, 1 dice.
Here we go.
So what do you get?
Yes!
Oh, you resist! This is terrible, terrible news. So Gandalf has this awful predicament now, where does he charge in, or does he back away? Does he back away? I think because this is deathmatch, I think he is going to back away and stay 7 inches away from the Goblin King, and hope that he gets it next time. Okay, so the Goblin King gets to go. He's going to move an inch away. Nothing will be done there, so we need to roll for priority.
Here we go.
Goblin King rolls. Gets a 3. Oh, it's couldn't be more cocked. I guess the 6. So Gandalf is only 1 dice immobilising now. 1 dice immobilising, needing that 3 plus. Gets it on a 5. Okay, so you've got to resist on that 1 dice.
Yes.
You resist it on the 5. Now there's not too many places that I can go if I look at it. He can't go anywhere unless he's scared. No, he can't do it. He's going to have to try and charge in. So he's going to go for it now, Gandalf. The border's been cut off by the Goblin King. Does he get in? He does, and he is going to charge, but he's going to charge around and swing around into this position.
Yeah.
Try and get you from behind. Now you're not immobilised, so I'm going to roll my dice first. I might as well faint.
Okay.
Might as well faint. Here we go. Oh, it's a 2. It's not good. It's not good. You take it on that 6. So are you going to go for me?
I'm going to go for it.
You're going to go for me. Now I've got all of my fate in this round at the moment. So needing 3s with your burly 2-handed strike.
Oh, it's poor.
It's poor.
1 wound.
1. So I am just going to take the wound for now. I'm going to take the wound for the certainty. But I did lose, so I'm going to back away an inch. So we need to go into priority. Here we go. Who's going to get it? Get a 4. I get a 2. It's going to go to you, and I'm out of might, so I can't do anything about it. So you've got to charge me now. You've got
terror test.
You've got a terror test here. This is where you fail.
There's 7.
Nope.
Smashed
it. You love it.
And I'm going to charge around this side.
Okay, so I'm going to set the bar for you again. At 6. Oh. Here we go. You got 3 dice though. Oh, you don't get it. Gandalf can kill you.
Yes.
Gandalf can kill you. You're down to 1 wound.
1 wound.
Are you down to 2 wounds?
2 wounds.
Down to 2 wounds. Here we go, so you can't kill me. But a 4+ here would make life a lot easier for Gandalf. Oh, it's not good. And you back away. This is tense. This is close. So here we go. Priority. You roll a 1. You get a 6. I need a 6 here. No, it goes to you. Terror test.
Terror test. Come on. Pass 1.
The 1s.
Oh!
Yeah, called it. So you are still, which means Gandalf will try and immobilise you. 1 dice. No. And Gandalf's got room to do it. So here we go. He's going to move. So he's that's 7 inches away, like so.
Yeah.
And we're going to roll for priority. So it's a close one in this round 3 of Deathmatch. Brawl at Barliman's. Priority goes to you. You can't charge me, so you're going to go an inch away. And I'm going to 1 dice immobilise you on 3+. I get it on a 3. You've got resistance to magic. You roll a 1. You get a 5, so you're fine. And I can't run away now, so I'm going to have to charge you. Courage test. Pass.
Oh, I lost it.
And I'm going to run round into this position behind you. I'm going to take you down now. So I'm going to feint, and I roll a...
Oh!
I've lost?
Yeah.
Okay, so needing 3s if you do your 2-handed burly strike.
Come on, mate.
That's 2. So I can't take 2 wounds. So I'm going to roll my fates. Okay, so my first point of fate, I pass, and on the other point of fate, I pass. So Gandalf has still got 1 fate remaining,
2 wounds.
but I back away an inch. So priority.
Here we go. Strong.
Oh no!
Oh.
Terrible news. But you got your courage test. You've done quite well with your courage test so far, reasonably well. Courage 3.
Here we go.
Loves it. Gets himself in. Spins himself round.
It's like a waltz.
So I will feint and I will set the bar at a mighty 5. It's pretty strong. Rolls a 4 highest.
Oh, come on.
That's it. And what? You still got your 2 wounds, haven't you? Because I didn't wound you before.
Yep.
4+ from Gandalf. Re-rolling 1s. Gets it. Wow. So current situation. Gandalf has got 1 re-rollable fate left and 2 wounds.
Yep.
And Goblin King has got 1 wound.
Yep.
You're out of will, but you're resistant to magic. I'm out of will, but I've got my
3-1.
my free one. Here we go.
Priority, so Goblin King gets 3. This could be a chance. You know.
1 dice, immobilise on the Goblin King. No.
Failed.
He fails. He
Just
can stay in.
gonna hurl you off the screen.
So he backs away like so.
So
You're going to move up an inch away, and we roll for priority. I get a 3. You get a 1, it goes to me.
come on.
This is a chance. Come on. A 3+ to immobilise. It's a 6. It's a 6, everybody. So, Steve, get your 6. Oh, he resists. He resists. There's nothing I can do but to try and charge in this position. I do get in, of course. Courage 7. I charge around the back of you there, try and give myself a chance. So, I'm going to feint. I'm going to set the bar for you.
Got it. It's 3.
Oh, it's not good. Triple 1s. Hashtag Bosch. No, you take it. Okay.
So needing 3s.
Needing 3s.
This could kill you. Fail your fate and get all wounds.
It could. 2 wounds. So I've got 2 wounds,
Yep.
but I've got 1 fate left.
Yes. If you fail it, you do.
Yeah, okay. So my fate point passes it. So Gandalf is down to a single wound, Goblin King is down to a single wound. What has been an incredibly tense, well matched.
Yes, very
It's been a
good.
very, very well matched first ever Brawl at Barliman's. Here we go.
Goblin King. It's 1. So you get it, because I did it last time, I think. Oh no, you got it last
I
time.
had it, yeah.
So roll at 1.
2. Takes it. 1 dice immobilise. Gets it
5.
on a 5.
Come on.
Resistant to magic. Oh, it's a 1. I'm going to pass my terror to get in. If I'd have got double 1s then. I'd been very, very disappointed. So I passed it to get in. I'm in on you. You've got 2 dice to set the bar. Yes. It's a 6. in the most epic moment in SBG TV. The moment when Gandalf wins the fight against the Goblin King to win a death match 2 rounds to 1 by rolling the Hot Gates Gaming 6 here on the GBHL podcast. Jibba jibba jibba! Oh no, it's terrible news. Terrible news, I'm just saying it the next time. So, I lose, so I back away an inch, and you're not transfixed anymore, and we go for priority. Gandalf, don't be too sad, you've still got to keep your courage up here. Here we go. 3. Oh, I get a 1, it's going to go to you. Now, you do have a courage test to take.
Test, come on. 7.
Loves it, gets himself in. Runs round on Gandalf. Could this be the end for Gandalf? Gandalf, 1 dice will faint. Oh, it's a 3, it's not good. Oh, you just get it with the 4. Okay, so at this point, you need 2 3 pluses to kill Gandalf. And you do it. And Gandalf the Grey loses. Loses the first ever brawl at Barliman's. He is slain, he gets taken off. Our first ever Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch is done.
Goblin King winner.
Goblin King wins 2-1 versus Gandalf the Grey.
Goblin King victory.
Welcome to our first ever post Brawl at Barliman's breakdown. Middle Earth SBG Deathmatch, and of course it was the Goblin King triumphing over a very, very brave effort from Gandalf the Grey. 2-1 in the end. How do you think that went?
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't know. I kind of thought Gandalf would run away with that, to be honest.
Did you?
I did, yeah. I did, with the magic and transfixing and him only being, I knew that you were going to put terror up, and with me only being courage 3, I knew I'd struggle. And I only had one tactic really, and that was just get as close to you as quick as I could.
Yeah.
Get you off your horse was, I kind of forgot it in the first 2 rounds. But getting you off the horse was a big thing, big thing, because as you could see when you watched it, I got you trapped in one corner and you were struggling to get away from me really.
Yeah, I think that obviously the conditions of the arena at that point don't help Gandalf too much in terms of sort of running away, but he did try and do that, and he did make for a very interesting matchup. I felt the other way. I probably would have put my money on Goblin King at the start, looking at it, because 50% of the time, even when he's on his horse, really statistically, he is only going to have 1 attack, and of course he who rolls more dice in this game tends to do a lot better, of course. But I think Gandalf did very, very, very well. He had a couple of opportunities to kill the Goblin King in rounds that he went on to lose, but ultimately the Goblin King was a little bit too much for him with the attacks, and able to win the fights when you were transfixed. Because of course Gandalf only rolling 1 dice. So an epic first one. We hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure you get yourself into the comment section below and let us know which Middle Earth SBG death matches you'd like to see going forward. Have you got any in mind that you'd like to see?
I've got a couple, but I want to see what the guys say first. Let us know for definite, because this is a lot of fun, and we'll get some good battles going.
Absolutely. So this is going to be a regular weekly series going forwards. So we hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Support your hobby.
Support your Hobbit hosts by checking the links in the video description below.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
And as ever, happy strategy battle gaming.